So I'm Mark Smiley,
JANELLE Smiley.
and a few years ago we were climbing Mount Hunter, the West Ridge, and at our high camp at around 11,000 feet, we were trying to find a spot for our tent, and so I'm digging a tent platform for flat spot for our tent, and I kept hitting crevasses, and so I had to move and then dig again, and I hit another crevasse, and so finally the third spot I dig in, but I just don't dig as deep because then I didn't hit the crevasse that was still there, so we slept on top of that. Well, in the meantime, Janelle is melting snow for water, and
So as I'm melting water, I think it's like negative something degrees out. And after I melted the water, I go to put it in and cap it, but the cap had frozen, so I thought it was on tight, and it wasn't. I throw it in the pack to go join Mark, and during that period, the entire water bottle drains into my sleeping bag, and partially his. So I'm like, oh, crap. If we survive this night, it'll be a miracle. And so we zip our sleeping bags together, slept in all our clothes, including our gloves. I got the wet sleeping bag, of course, while Mark was mostly dry. And
yeah, coldest night of my life for sure. I've never slept with my gloves on before, and that night I did. And then the next morning we went for the summit, and we tied the wettest sleeping bag to the outside of the tent because we left the tent set up for our summit push, and it dried out in the sun. And then the wet sleeping bag, the partially wet sleeping bag that we had, was still damp for the next night. So we had 2 nights in a row of pretty cold weather. And I mean, when I pulled the sleeping bag out of the stuff sack after it had gotten soaked, it instantly froze. It was cold.
we survived.
For free films and exclusive invites, join our email list at filmfestivalflix.com/email and follow us on social media with Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. In your home or on the go, we bring the festival to you.